Pat Fenlon is back in Irish football. He's finally boss of his boyhood heroes. We'll see how his Shamrock Rovers managerial debut went.
Absolutely delighted. Right man, right time. Pat's the man for this club, and can't wait until he gets started now.
Yeah, I'm happy with it. It's a step up after Trevor Crowley, I think.
He's a very good appointment for the club. I know obviously he's been manager of some of our rivals in the past, but yeah, I think the good times will be brought back to Tallaght soon.
Yeah, I'm chuffed with the appointment. He's a Rovers man as well, so he's chuffed with it as well. So hopefully he just brings the good days back to Tallaght.
I think his experience with Hibs now could stand well to him here because he had limited resources there. With Seychelles and Bowes now, he had an open war chest early on. He's not going to have the same thing here at all now, you know.
He'll definitely win stuff here, and I suppose that's what we all want.
Shamrock Rovers had Pat Fenlon in the dugout for their game with Derry on Friday night, just over 24 hours after unveiling him. There's no denying his credentials for the position, but with it will come huge expectancy from the board and fans alike. Fenlon's former charges Derry, however, were the more lively side for long spells, and the impressive Patrick McElhaney forced a top-drawer save from Murphy early on. It took Rovers more than half an hour to create anything like an opening. Ronan Finn had to come wide. His deep cross found the head of Dean Kelly, but he was never going to trouble Derry with a weak effort like that. Derry's resurgence this term has mostly been down to the impressive displays of McElhaney and Rory Patterson. The two combined again here, but Patterson's initial effort was cut out. He retrieved the situation and picked out Michael Duffy. He took a touch before trying to curl it round the post. He wasn't too far wide either. It was all Derry at this point, and McElhaney was again pulling the strings, picking out Duffy. This time he glanced his effort wide of the near post. Tallaght had fallen quite silent, apart from that loyal band of travelling Derry supporters. Into the second half, and initially it was more of the same as Derry continued to force the issue. This time Duffy, though, made it far too comfortable for Murphy to allay the danger. At last, though, Rovers seemed to find their rhythm after more than an hour of play. Waters and acres of space on the flank floated across. Kelly with the knockdown, and Finn was on hand to apply the close-in finish. Delight, and indeed relief, in equal measures, all round in Tallaght. But Derry weren't done, and back they came again. Stephen Dooley this time the instigator, before Barry McNamee drilled it wide of the mark. Derry really should have had something to show for all their dominance, but Rovers looked the more likely to score a second. Gary McCabe was in acres of space, though he only shot into the side netting here. But Fenlon's men made sure of the win 20 minutes from time. Ronan Finn jinking his way through the Derry rearguard and then laid it on a plate for Dean Kelly to convert. The all-important second goal, effectively the insurance strike. Derry tried in vain until the death, exploring all possible routes to goal, including this audacious effort from McNamee. But it was never going to rain on the parade of Pat Fenlon, and he ended Rovers' two-game winless streak. But really, the hard work will start from now.
Tight game, in fairness. Derry a few chances in the game as well, you know, so... but we're delighted to get off to a good start. I think it's important for confidence. Good win on Monday in Dalymount and another good 3 points today. So gives them confidence, haven't conceded a goal. So yeah, it's a nice good moves for both goals. We're just about to take Ronan off, to be honest. So that shows you a little bit of luck. But he did great for the first goal and then fabulous for the second goal. So no, we're delighted. Like I said, it gives everybody a lift and a boost. I think it's been a bit flat around the place for a while. So I think that everybody's gone away happy.